Hey everyone, this is Dan, and this is going to be a bit of a rant right here because I have finished reading through House of X and Powers of X. Spoiler alert, it's terrible. Don't buy it unless you're like, I guess, a really diehard Jonathan Hickman, or I guess maybe a diehard X-Men fan. I don't know, but anyway, I wanted to do this comparison because I think this is relevant. I just went through one of my long boxes and just grabbed this guy. I didn't really care because I knew it didn't really matter which issue I got because I knew it was going to be good anyway. Whereas this one is House of X #1, Jonathan Hickman. Just came out, I think, a couple months ago or something like that. But yeah, man, I'm going to show you something right here. So let's just open them up. Don't really care right here. Just throw this out of the way. I don't really care. Yeah, so modern comic books, really nice coloring, really nice quality. You know, for the most part, I wonder if this rubs off on me. Okay, it doesn't rub. That's cool. Yeah, so House of X is supposed to be a reboot of the X-Men that Marvel's doing, or pseudo reboot. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but yeah, we open it up and splash page. What is it? It's a white page, just blank. You know, some text on it, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, I guess. And then, ooh, okay, all right, we open up. Yeah, a lot of art right here, a lot of really pretty, really. Who are you? To me, my X-Men. Okay, who are you? Are you the X guy? You know? Yeah, I know who this is, but I'm just making a point here. Let's say you don't have any fucking clue who the X-Men is. Who is this guy? Who are these? Where are we? Whoa, okay, another page of text. All right, cool. Jonathan Hickman. You should remember these people because they literally didn't do their job, obviously, and I'm going to show you why. Freaking. Okay, so here we are. 5 months ago, Krakoa. 4 months, 3 months, 2 months. Okay, what does this mean? What are we talking about here? Why is this important? Who are these? You know what I mean? Okay, Jerusalem habitat. Okay, there's a habitat in Jerusalem, all right. A bunch of dudes talking to each other. None of them are introduced. All we can infer is they're ambassadors. Okay. Nobody's introduced. They'll eventually be introduced, of course, in the wrong part of the story. Okay, these two, the freaking poltergeist mutant twins, they introduce themselves. And then finally we get someone that gets introduced properly. Boom. Okay, Magneto. All right, we know this guy is Magneto. Looks pretty badass. Art's pretty cool right here. You know, they don't really tell us what he is or what he does. You know, obviously we can infer from our knowledge of the X-Men for those of us who are X-Men fans. But as for anyone else just picking up this, you know, reboot of the X-Men, we have no fucking clue who any of these people are. It's fine, because honestly, we got a bunch of, like, you know what's really cool? Rather than, you know, writing us, like, a page and wasting 2 pages right here on this shit, why don't you just, you know, just show us some artwork of what this does? Human drug L, delivery mechanism, flower drug produces drug that extends the life of a human for 5 years. Why don't you just ask the artist to draw something that kind of shows what this drug does? You know? Kind of, you know, actually make a comic book instead of, this what looks like a glorified PowerPoint presentation. Fucking stupid. Okay, we got here. Okay, Miss Gray. All right, this person gets introduced. None of these people do, so I guess they must not be important. And then to talk about who can and cannot enter Krakoa. What the hell is Krakoa? Why do I care? Okay. All right, looks like it's a security system of some kind. I guess, okay, we can infer this is Cypher, that is Sage. What do they do? I don't know. But they're kind of speaking, I guess, like a cult. That's cool. All right, look at Professor Xavier over there and that guy, hairy guy. Okay. All right, finally. I know this is Professor Xavier by inference. It only took me, like, how many pages to figure that out? Cool. Excellent. And this is Wolverine. Now, I'm just going to ask, what is Wolverine just doing playing with a bunch of kids? It's not really Wolverine now, is it? But then again, nobody acts like any of their characters. Krakoa, cool, we get a Metal Gear Solid map. I guess we're making a video game? Fucking stupid. Alright, so we go to the Forge. There's some interplanetary thing. People go in here and talk about the air is fine. That's cool. What does this have to do with the story? I guess these are AIM people. I know this because I freaking read Marvel Comics, but still, this is a reboot. It's supposed to be telling, like, bringing new people, theoretically, into the X-Men. But as far as I can tell, it's only written for, like, people who have read literally every single freaking X-Men. Yeah, that's a good reboot, Marvel. Fucking stupid. Protocols. Oh, cool. This is really cool. What does it mean? I don't know. More freaking white page and more freaking text dialogue. Just fucking show me a graphic novel. I don't need to read a freaking... Oh, is this a fucking org chart? Did I freaking buy a comic book to just read a fucking org chart? It's stupid. You know, I'm just going to jump through a couple pages. We finally get action, by the way. Here's some action scenes. Looks like, you know, these guys are up to no good. So that's Toad and that's there. Okay, so they at least introduce these characters through the dialogue. Again, dialogue's not really the best way to introduce a character, but whatever. Fantastic Four. Okay, finally we getting some action. Yay, action. Finally. But yeah. Who is this guy other than being kind of a little bitch? Oh, wait, this is Modern Cyclops. That's right. God damn it. Okay, finally we get something cool. This is one thing where I will admit this is cool. And this is Magneto kind of fucking bitch slapping this guy. And probably has like one of the coolest freaking lines in this. Which, you know, probably should have been littered throughout this entire thing to get you interested. But instead we get freaking org charts in my fucking comic book. Anyhow, yeah, no, he actually drops a really cool line here. And then the rest of it is, like, freaking stupid. Oh, by the way, we finally get a character introduction at the end of the book about who these people are. That's really cool. Very useful. Just fucking... And then, okay, let me see. So... 2 series that are... Wait, so I have to buy both of these... Why didn't you just make them one series? It's literally what I freaking asked myself when I got done with all this stuff. It's like, why don't you just make this into a graphic novel? Or just one series? No, because fucking modern... Stuff is shit. Let me show you something that's actually good. Show you real fucking X-Men right here. Uncanny X-Men 187. Looks like this lady's getting freaking morphed. People flying in the background, shots going all over the place. Guy's getting wrecked right here. 187. This was printed. Let's see. Barely see her here. 1984 Marvel Comics Group. This thing is freaking old. It is fucked up. This comic book is jacked up because it's been probably read several times. Why? Because it's fucking good. Here we go. Open up. Boom. That's a fucking splash page. No white page right here. Wraith kill. Lady in the rain. She is pissed off. We get plenty of dialogue that explains exactly what's going on. Her name's Aurora. She's pissed at a dude named Forge. You know, and, you know, all kinds of craziness. We got conflict immediately. First freaking page. Just walking over. What the F is this? Freaking Wraiths. Holy crap, they're out to freaking take over the world. Look at that. Oh, you know, try to attack the building. Alarm. People, look at this dude. Dude gets freaking wrecked. Gets freaking sucked out. Immediate action, 2 pages in. I know who these characters are. I know what this is. I know what the conflict is. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, let's jump through this. Dude freaking heavy kicks this freaking clown. This guy blows this freaking alien's brains out. What's his name? His name is Nazi. Boom, 2 freaking panels in. I know who he is. I know this is forged by inference from the freaking first couple, you know, pages. Right? He's getting freaking wrecked. We got all kinds of crazy... Like, dude, is this freaking cool? Like, Storm shooting the shit out of this guy. Yeah, heads up for those of you who are in the know. Basically, during this run, Storm, like, loses her powers. And that's why she's using a gun. Which, by the way, freaking Chris Claremont explains in the next page why she knows how to use a gun for someone who usually uses her powers. Pretty freaking cool that Wolverine took her to the freaking gun range, right? A lot of, like, lore right here and also character development. Explaining a plot hole. Freaking A, man. Stop leaving plot holes in your plots. God, this is freaking awesome. Oh, now she's doing infiltration, jumping. Oh, look at look at that face, man. This is John Romita Jr. art, just dynamic. God, freaking awesome. All right, gets in there, freaking, you know, still pissed off at Forge, freaking bitching him out while she's saving his life. You know, being an actual badass and not like some fake freaking Rey from Star Wars badass. Oh, God, Storm is awesome. Booyah, X-Men come in, or Colossus Rogue. Introduce them immediately. First freaking panel. Look at that. Get into a fight. Freaking fighting for their lives to survive. At the end, they freaking triumph over the bad guys. And then booyah, freaking cliffhanger right here into the next one to get you excited. Go out and buy Uncanny X-Men 188 because it's also freaking awesome. There you go, right? This masterpiece, one freaking issue in the middle of hundreds of issues, gets anybody outside who doesn't even know who the hell the X-Men are into the story. And regardless of whether they know what the hell's going on, right? And freaking the other one is supposed to be a #1 for a reboot, and you have no fucking clue what the hell's going on. All right? And people say that House of X is like, I'm not even going to pick it up because it's a piece of shit issue anyway. People are saying that this freaking thing is a great freaking storyline. I have to disagree. It's terrible. And I think people need to go remind themselves what great is. This is great. This is amazing that you can have... He started at, 195 or 194. He's gone in like almost 100-something issues, or getting near 100 issues of him writing this series. And he still introduces the character, still introduces all the issues that are going on, makes a clearly defined story that anyone can jump into, and it's still exciting, and still more things are going on in one freaking issue of this than probably like half the freaking issues in House of X. Just unbelievable. Okay, I'm sorry, all right? If you like this rant, please like the video and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. If you disagree with me, whatever, just send me a comment below. I'm trash and Jonathan Hickman's amazing. Whatever. Just somebody let Chris Claremont write something for once. Freaking Marvel, you suck.